Hello, 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 hello. Get in here. Y'all, we're behind the ball, but I'm going to tell y'all what happened. So come on in, get comfortable. Please and thank you. Come on in, hit the like button, throw your like number in the chat, get comfortable. I mean, get comfortable, because there was some foolishness this episode. I had foolishness getting to the episode. When I tell y'all what I went through tonight to get in, shout out to Bianca Edwards, because she helped me get in where I could even watch the show. That's how crazy my night was going, y'all. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Bianca. I love you to death. Child, things were crazy over here. Things were crazy. So y'all come on. We an hour behind. So I literally had to watch it on Central Standard Time, y'all. So y'all come on. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's go. Let's go. Hit your like button. Come in and please get comfortable. Let me greet who's here. And then we're going to talk about this show. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. When I tell you I'm so sad that I couldn't come on when I wanted to. Well, listen, first of all, the streaming service that I use, for whatever reason, it was on California time. And it would not, like, it was nothing I could do to make that thing go to the right time. So it was acting like I was in California. So it wouldn't play it at the time that it normally plays it. It was literally playing the programming from like 3 hours behind almost. So I was like, what is going on? So Bianca helped me get in so I could actually watch it. And so basically it put me on Central Standard Time rather than Eastern Standard Time. And I normally watch it on Eastern Standard Time because I felt like, you know, we got enough people on the East Coast that we go from there. We'll just base it from there and everything will be everything. So anybody who's watching on the replay and y'all didn't catch us live, I apologize because that was not my plan. That wasn't my plan at all. But that's just how it worked out. So now let me greet who's in the room, and then we're going to get started on what we got going on with this episode. God's anointed daughter is in the house. She says, hey, royalties. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? The beautiful Bianca Edwards is here. Okay, that's right. She said, hit the like button. Now get your liquor. Get your liquor. Okay, Queen of Hearts KS is in the house. Thank you so much for being like number 3. I love you. Miss Sparkle hit the like button at the same time. Hey, sis, y'all, this is our resident Mary Kay lady. Miss Sparkle, Deborah Randall, my good sis, one of the Deborahs is here. So you know it's legal to talk housewives. And we're going to talk. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. If I don't run my mouth, my name ain't Seanitra. Hey, Leah. Thank you for being like number 5. We love you, sis. Yolanda Franklin is in the house. Hey, boo. What's going down? Don't forget to hit that like button now. You know what I'm saying? That's how you help a girl out. Hit the like button. Put me out there. Put me out there. Okay, U.S. Army Brat is here, y'all. Please hit the like button. She's reminding y'all to hit the like button. We have such beautiful moderators, don't we? Such lovely ladies. Cool Gamer, what's happening? How you doing? Always cool, and I love that you always here. Trina Taylor, what's going on? I'm glad you back. DV in the house. Hey now, hey, thank you for being like number 8. I appreciate it. Auntie Eva, glad you made it. Thank you for being like number 14. Who we got here? Belize and JB. How are you? Welcome, 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 welcome. Y'all welcome this sister because I don't know if I ever seen you here before. You are so welcome. You're highly welcome, okay? Trina, thank you for being like number 17. DS, you in the house. Thank you for being like number 18. I appreciate it. Londa, you like number 21? That's what I like to hear, honey. I sure appreciate it. Allie from Miami. Hey, sis. Girl, where is your crown? Did they take your crown too? I like that art. That is pretty. I'm glad you here. I am. So glad to see you. Who else we got? Carden Designs up in here. Thank you for being like number 28. You got to get up at 4 in the morning. Ooh wee. Baby, you getting up with the chickens. No pun intended, because there was some chickens and stuff going on tonight. Mm-hmm. Ooh, y'all talking about one in them 15 months. Them 15 months. Listen. When I tell you, it was happening tonight. It was happening tonight. I don't know what got into these people, but it was happening tonight. Oh, baby. And y'all, I got the notes. There's my DT. Hey, babe. Say funeral proceedings still going, so I'll be on and off. All right. Well, we love you, baby. Keep your chin up. Stay prayed up. You know, we got your back. We love you. We appreciate you. All that good stuff. Shani is here. Thank you for being like number 41. All right. So listen. Y'all get in here. All right. Now, the first thing I want to tell y'all know, we talked about Tamar, y'all. Tamar fans went and called themselves reporting my video again because we was talking about her. I don't care. We still gonna talk about it every time she do something stupid. Hey, Emma Crawford. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, throw your like number in the chat. We finna do our thing, y'all. We finna do our thing. Okay? So let's go. We can afford to. Y'all, let me flip my pages back to my first page of my notes. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so y'all, let's talk about where this thing started, okay? Y'all mind, let's talk about where it started. So they started off where they left off, as per normal. Y'all hit the like button as you come in. Oh, before we get into it, let me do my disclaimers. You know, we kind of have to, unfortunately. Listen, as you all come in, please hit the like button. Please throw your like number in the chat, because I want to personally thank you for hitting the like button, because you don't have to. And when you do, it means a lot to me. So I want to make sure that I thank you personally for hitting that like button. If you're watching on replay, please throw your like number in the chat as well. Y'all know I read and I heart almost every single comment, and sometimes I get a chance to respond back, but I read every comment and I appreciate every single like. Nextly, as folks come in, if I don't get a chance to greet someone, make sure that you do, because it's very important that we greet people as they come in. Make sure that folks feel welcome and not just tolerated, because that is not okay. All right. Also, while we're at it, please understand that on this porch, we are not a stand channel. So nobody is exempt. No one is immune. When they right, we on their side, and when they wrong, we drag them across the porch until their knees are bloody and they're in lots of pain. Like, we don't spare nobody. When you're right, we with you. When you're wrong, we not. And that's just that on that. So if your heart is weak, this might be a dangerous porch for you to be sitting on, because we talks about everybody. Hey, Nona Perkins, how you doing? Okay, and remember, Kenya 330, thank you for being like number 45. I appreciate you. DT, thank you for being like number 37. You hit that button like Juan was hitting that card on the hotel rooms. God almighty, DT is in the house. All right, Angela Nichols, how you doing, boo? So yes, and also remember, if y'all have to disagree in the chat, that's cool. Even if you disagree with me, that's cool. Make sure y'all disagree. Agree to disagree respectfully. Remember, we keep all personal comments about the people on the screen or the people on these shows, never about each other. Tongue and teeth fall out. Kin folks don't. So family gonna act like family up in here. No personal comments, no attacks, no disrespect to anybody. Okay, that's how you get in trouble around here. So make sure y'all treat folks right. Okay. Yet. Thank you for being like number 50. Angela Nichols hit the button at the same time. Thank you both. I appreciate it. I mean, no, I don't want them to leave if you don't like what you hear. I just want them to know if their heart is weak, we hit everybody. Nobody is special around here. Everybody can get popped. That's all. T. Jones, what's happening? You don't watch the show, but you love the reviews. Well, I love that you're here and I love you. If ain't nobody told you they love you today, I do. I love you, I do. Not your twins. Mama say she watching, but she in the bushes. Okay, guess she where she can't type today. But I'm glad you here. How you doing? All right. So listen, like I said, anybody that comes in after I've greeted everyone, if I miss them, don't y'all miss them. If this is your first time live, please put FTL or first time live in the chat so that we can welcome you appropriately because you are welcome and wanted here. Okay, you important. We love you and you are welcome. All right. Brandon Martin, thank you, my love. Thank you for being like number 49. Hugs to you too. I appreciate you. DT says also the reflection corner is open. If you say something that needs reflecting, that's right. That's right, DT. Tell them that the reflection corner is indeed open. Our second Debbie is in the house. Debbie Garcia. Hey, baby. She says, I ain't watched, but I'm all in for the review. Like number 50. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Allie from Miami just slid her crown back on because YouTube around here snatching crowns and we ain't gonna have it. Brittany, it's your first time live. Listen, I need y'all to take a quick minute and spam the chat. And I mean spam the chat. Make sure y'all welcome Brittany to the front porch. Because we about to talk about these people. I got my notes and I'm ready. And I hope y'all ready too. Brittany, are you ready, darling? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. My baby, Catherine Bennett, is like number 54. I love you bunches. Generous soul, how you doing? Welcome, 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 gorgeous. All right. I see the welcomes in the chat. Thank you for being like number 54. That's right. Let Brittany know she is welcome. And we're not kidding, Brittany. You welcome. Don't let it be your last time. Feel free. Even if you're a little crazy, almost everybody in here is a little crazy. So please feel free and feel welcome. Okay. Hey, Nadine. How you? All right. So now, y'all, let's get into what happened. Hey, it's Tish. Hey, Lady T. How y'all doing? Emma Crawford. All right, tell them welcome now. Lady T, thank you for being like number 57. So now, without further ado, let's get into the review. It rhymes, y'all. It rhymes. I was on my Jesse Jackson flow. All right. So look, they started where they left off, y'all. They did. Back in the car with Big Robert crying and going on and talking about, that my husband, oh, Brittany, what you say, baby? You ready? I know that's right. That's my girl. Welcome. Yes, Brandon, I got bars. I feel so sporty. So listen. So she crying and talking about some of her family being hurt and stuff. And Whitney say, hey, I know how it feels to have your family maligned. Okay, because she do. That's exactly why you and Gizelle is still mad, because y'all tried to malign her family, and baby, she lined y'all up. I mean, she made y'all line it up. SFF in the house. Hey, child, yes, they still mad about it. It was just so amazing to see her sit up there and turn on them, she ain't quite clear. She a little cloudy. To turn on them little cloudy tears, child. She tried to give them Karen tears. It was like, ooh, child, them tears so cloudy, Vera DeMalo. And so Wendy was like, well, I know how it feels to have your family maligned. And so Robert tried to flip it back, talking about stuff, but my husband doesn't get involved with nothing, other people's husband. And Wendy said, my husband ain't said don't talk about nobody. And he sure don't. Happy Eddie don't say a goddamn thing about nobody. The most Happy Eddie is going to do, Happy Eddie is going to sell some Happy Eddie reefer. He going to smile, wear nice clothes, and compliment his wife. That's what him going to do. DT, thank you for the super chat. My first supporter to stream, and I love you. Rob him crying made me laugh because she looked like a toilet paper that was stuck in your booty if you didn't wipe properly. Now, TT, I'm so glad that you're the first one going to open up that reflection corner. Get in there and take about 30 seconds and think about that. Think about that right there. That there. So it was just so funny. So Candy, I guess she was talking about Candy's husband, but baby, what it is, Robert did not want to address the fact that, ma'am, you and Gizelle tried to malign the character of Wendy's upstanding husband. You did. And that's why she ripped you to shreds. The same thing that got you sitting up in there crying a sensitive bodybuilder is the exact same reason why she ripped y'all to shreds. You felt like somebody was maligning his character, and they were not. Oh my goodness, Debbie Garcia sent me a cash app. Thank you, sis. Let me send a heart back. Hold on. My sis. Oh, she said for a drink. And baby, if it ain't too late when I get through, I'm driving through the shack tonight. I love you for that. Thank you so much. Christina is here. Okay, like number 63. I appreciate it. Y'all hit it. You just laugh so loud. Don't laugh too loud. Not too loud. Trey Game and Fish, like number 64. Thank you so much. Miss Gardner says she's like number 62. Can somebody tell me who is like number 80 and who's like number 95? Who got it? So listen. I guess she had been talking about Chris, but Chris at the same time wasn't doing interviews talking about nobody until y'all ran around talking about him. And again, I'm upset because don't y'all make me defend the likes of a Christopher Bassett, because y'all know I don't like him. It ain't no secret I don't like Chris Bassett. But if we gonna tell the truth, in the words of Ursha, baby, if I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Okay. He wasn't talking about nobody until y'all started talking about him. MJ, there go my sugar. That TT baby. How you doing? Hit that like button now. So listen, y'all. That ain't all. So it kept going from there. And so Candace feel like Candace feels like, Robin was complicit in what happened with her and Gizelle. And she was, because everybody know Robert was part of that whole scheme and plot. Hey, D. Marie, girl, how you doing? Hit the like button. We knew she was a part of that scheme and that plot with Gizelle telling that lie on Chris, and how the fact that people wasn't even a part of it. Robert went to them to go make sure she told them everything that Gizelle said, because you still was trying to make sure you spread it through the group while you was pretending to be on that girl's side. Ain't nobody dumb. Just like you got on that reunion and said, can we just agree that a married man shouldn't be in a hotel with another woman? And your man was at the hotel, paid for the hotel, went in the room at the hotel, did the boom boom in the room at the hotel. Girl, oh, I can't stand Chris. You didn't know I couldn't stand Chris? He po. Y'all know how I feel about po men. I don't like them. Angela Nichols said Wendy was beautiful in every scene. The skin was, yes, she was, but we talking about what had happened now. You got to stick with me. No, I don't know how the hell it was boring. How you missed the first 30 minutes. Don't worry. I'm going to tell you. Rochelle, thank you for being like number 70. Okay, you say the impression was on print. Okay, well, listen, I'm going to do my best. Patricia Robinson, thank you for being like number 71, you think. Okay, well, I appreciate you. We both think so. So listen. So, Robert sitting up there, she's steady crying. They trying to tell her don't cry. Robert was like, if you think that that's what I did, then we don't need to be friends. So Candace said, well, that's fine. And we ain't friends. We ain't friends then. And so Robert in the confessional, y'all, talking about, Brandon said, I promise I ain't know. I don't know how you missed it, baby. But, Robert in the confessional talking about something that she, for all the people that's enjoying the downfall of Robin. Girl, your downfall was all that lying. Your downfall was trying to hide the fact that Juan was down to the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. If your girl ain't acting right, then you take her friend, or you take a girl from Canada that you met on the internet. See how that go? That's the remix. So anyway, you hid that and went along with Gizelle. You and Gizelle decided y'all was going to pull an old story from way back. You ain't mentioned nothing to Candace about this and all that. You wait till y'all get in front of the camera, and Eric Fuller was going to help y'all try to turn this into a storyline, and instead, Candace flipped it on your ear. Hey, Destiny. Yes, she is, honey. A huge one, too. All right, Emma Crawford say Robert was never Candace's friend in the first. Girl, you better say it. Make them say it again, girl. You better say it again, girl, because that ain't nothing but the facts. Honey. DS, I wonder did Juan use points for the girl. That's what I said. Did he pay for the room and points? Because we know Tamar man pay for room and points. Did Juan pay for the room and points? Is what I wants to know. Did he pay in points? Okay. Or does he have a credit card that Robert don't have access to, so she couldn't see the statement on it? How? How did he sign for a room and she didn't know? It's giving me that Juan paid for that room in points, so he got a secret credit card or a secret bank account that Robert ain't got no access to. Or maybe it ain't no secret. Maybe she knows she ain't got no access. You reckon? You reckon? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, she did all that crying and she became the victim child. So they get to the chicken place. So they talking about chicken boo boo bango. Now, y'all know they said the other word. And for whatever reason, ladies seem to think that it's very trendy and cute to be sitting up just randomly cussing. When I was young, you cussed when you was upset. You didn't just sit up and randomly cuss. I don't know what this is. But chicken boo boo bango, but they said the sugar honey iced tea word. Okay. DT, thank you for the super chat. DT say Rob Hem's other downfall was that she thought her Rasputin looking self was going to seduce a man. Ooh, how does one with a banana-shaped body seduce a man? Well, which man was Robert going to seduce? Because I think she know that ship done sailed with one long time ago. Destiny say she don't know neither. That's the gag. Yeah, she don't know whether he paid with points. Now Emma Crawford say Robert and Gizzard love playing in our face. Yes, child. They tried to weaponize that cloudy skin because it ain't quite clear. But Robert is clearly clear adjacent. With her hot 60%. She clear adjacent like a son of a gun. Like a son of a gun. And she tried to use it this episode, y'all. So they get to the chicken boo boo bango. Ian, thank you for being like number 76. What up, Lil Mackie? You say I saw Watch What Happened Live, and Wendy said Ashley better get ready for the reunion because she's ready for her and is going to hold her accountable for her actions this season. Okay, well, that's cool. DS said Rob couldn't seduce a stalker, the stank off toilet paper. Jesus, y'all tough in this chat. But DS going on in the reflection corner and help DT get everything straight. Okay. So they're in there talking about they're with the chickens. Karen talking about the chickens make her itch and she get hives. Wendy acting like she's scared to walk in the place. I don't know whether they thought the chickens was going to attack them or what was going to happen. Okay. And Anna, hello, gorgeous. Say the way Gizelle was walking in them heels, I was scared. Girl, she walking like she was scared. I think y'all was scared together. They were scared to go in there. MJ say chicken bingo was scary. It just looked a mess to me. It looked like it probably stank in there. I'm not eating no food or drinking. I'm not opening my mouth to consume anything with chickens around. Chickens are nasty creatures. Nasty. But anyway, so Ashley up there, she said she wanted everybody talking about it's a part of Austin tradition and she wanted everybody to experience chicken boo-boo bingo, and Robert at the table still crying while Mia telling Gizelle what happened in the car. So she up there crying, that vein popping out on her forehead like Erica Mena. Y'all should have seen it. It was a mess. Then she starts trying to cry and claim that Candace was, implying that I'm the reason that one lost his job. And at the end of the day, that could have been what she was implying, but that ain't what she said. Now, eventually, she ended up just going ahead and saying, that's that. Then that's what it is. I don't think it was a good idea to do that. That's all the girl really said, honestly. Then Mia was up there talking about that Candace was crying to make it about her. Candace, first of all, cries at the drop of a hat. So if that's the case, she must be making the whole world about her. The girl is always crying. She is famous for her Kleenex folding. Like nobody folds one like her, honestly. So she said she trying to make it about her. Wendy was like, don't do that. She was trying to be a friend and you adding gasoline to the fire. And Wendy wasn't wrong. At the end of the day, Mia should have stayed out of that. If that's between Candace and Robert, let it be between Candace and Robert. Why was Mia all in it? That was a real good question. Hello, gorgeous. My bookie says she liked number 76. I love you, babe. Glad you made it. Emma Crawford say Gizzard Neck and Robert are going to turn on Neka and Mia next. Child, First of all, Mongoose done turned on herself. We'll talk about that in a minute. Lil Mackie say ham hock legs make me mad. This scene with that tacky video dress she had on and them heels cutting off her circulation. Baby, it was tough to watch. Angela Nichols said, what did they expect from Ashley? Was the activities from under the bridge. That's about the classiest Ashley ever did. You're not entirely wrong. You're not. Clyde, hey Clyde, Toyanda said Karen was too extra. Just leave. It looked like a hole in the wall, and Jiz was wobbling in them heels. Mia was just be down. Was she trying to be down? Is that what you mean, baby? You know, normally I can kind of translate. I think that's what you meant. I think so. Mac in the house. What up, Mac? Thank you for being like number 82. I appreciate you. Listen. So they went to, they did the whole thing. Robert gets up to storm out, which, that's always interesting to watch Robert storm out of anywhere. It's like doom, doom, doom. She got up to storm out. I said, okay, Robert, go on, storm out, child. Mia went running behind her. Wendy talking about, where you going? She always want to be included in something. Man, she right. Because that ain't had nothing to do with Mia, but Mia was inserting herself because Mia trying to secure her spot on Team Yellow. I guess she say, God darn it, I caught hell for throwing drinks and fighting myself, breaking nails, throwing purses and cell phones and all types of stuff last year. For these heifers, I got to have my spot on Team Yellow. So she followed Robert out the door. Robert talking about, I just want to be alone. I just want to be alone. And it was funny to me. I'm like, she want to be alone. Girl, stop. Meanwhile, all this is going on. All this is here going on. Candace is up here crying, even in the confessional. Oh, I'm just hurt to see her hurt. Blah, blah, blah. I think Candace just knows she gets upset over everything and she likes to cry. Or it's just maybe crying is in her genetics. I don't know. But we do know for a point of record that Candace is always crying. Like, it's not even new information that Candace will cry. You know what I mean? And the fact that Ashley was steady talking crap. Oh, she always got them cry angles is too convenient. Girl, so is them little $9.99 dresses you keep putting on. They too convenient too. So is them lies you be telling. They too convenient too. All that's going on at the same time. Robert goes out the door, Mia trailing her, trying to be a part of something. Gizelle, her good buddy, didn't even get up to follow her right away. I want y'all to pay attention to that. Robert went out that door, Gizelle ain't moved an inch. Baby, she kept them swollen ankles in the exact same spot where she planted them. Robert goes out the door, tell Mia, I just want to be alone. Go and sit on the curb. I said, not on the curb. Y'all know I was waiting for the curb. I was waiting for that curb. I've been waiting for that curb ever since the first trailer for the show. Y'all say the voice is back. Yes, it's back, honey, because sometimes you just got to do it. T. Monique, you know that's how she do it. You know that's how she do it. Destiny say, in them no boundaries jeans with no buttocks. I said, no, ma'am. Girl, that's the mom jeans. Philly John, thank you for being like number 86. I appreciate you. So look, so she goes and sits down on the curb. Mia, at that point, y'all, I thought Mia was going to go back inside. She did not. She stayed her big doofy tail out the door looking at Robert sitting on the curb. Sitting on the curb. I say, have mercy. Have mercy. She don't care nothing about that girl. Robert need to get a clue. But Robert instead, she's so happy to be sitting up on the neck. She don't know what to do with herself. Brandon said, what did you think when Robert spoke about herself in third person, talking in that baritone voice? Talking about they just want to tear Robin down. First of all, you know what I thought, Brandon? That she probably would sound real good singing Nat King Cole's rendition of the Christmas song. That's what I thought. I was waiting on her to break down the chestnuts roasting. She got that real deep baritone. You right. Hey, Ian Rose, thank you for being like number 87. Or maybe she could have sang like Louis Armstrong. It's a wonderful world. It's what a wonderful world. Or maybe she could have sang Lou Rawls. You'll never find. Yes. Thank you for being like number 89. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. You say you need a Rob dummy sitting on your lap to do the impression. I don't want nothing look like that nowhere in my house. Them home economic sewing. You wait. You saying that girl pants look like she made them in home ec? I ain't got time for y'all. Gizelle knew she couldn't walk outside with them shoes. She eventually went, but she sure took her sweet time. Gizelle walked like she went to the toilet on herself, walking in them heels. Baby, listen, Karen, I'm a hush. Angela Nichols said Robert's supposed to be so hard, but the light bulb fan went off in her head. Empty. What? Listen, you gonna have to rewrite that. I'm not doing that. You about to confuse me. Destiny say, I know I got a pair that and would never wear them on national television. I wouldn't own them. Yes, Barry White, my first, my last, my everything. Boy, I know she can get down in there. She probably sang deeper than Candy. Yolanda Franklin say Candace will gather Ashley by her new implants and deflate them at the reunion. Listen, by the time she start picking that, I don't want to hear nothing. Ian say, I ain't seen it yet, but I think Gizelle might be acting funny around Rob Wilder because she might know what's about to happen to her regarding her fate on this show and don't know how to tell her. I thought about that, Ian. I thought about that. Rob Wilder, get in that corner. I ain't never sent you to the corner, but you're going tonight. Get in there for a good 30 seconds and think about that. Destiny say, but I get it, cutbacks and all that. Ain't enough cutbacks in the world for no home ec pants. Mia has to try to play her role as the pick me for the Green Eyed Bandits. That's why I'm laughing at Mongoose, because I'm like, child, the Team Yellow already got to pick me, girl. You're not gonna outdo Mia for that pick me spot. She been had that spot. Mongoose need to hang it up. But anyway, so they sitting there. She out the door, sitting on the curb. She up there crying in the confessional, talking about this, going through this, and they ain't got no plan, and it's a sensitive and emotional situation. Ashley inside petting chickens. Karen is allergic. Mongoose really has nothing to add. I'm not sure why she's there. I'm not. Her or her wig. Why are you there? Both of y'all, the two of you together. Why are y'all there? So she telling Karen, oh no, you're lying. That's not true. And Karen was like, I'm allergic to chicken. She said, you don't eat chicken? Like, girl, she don't have to explain that to you. No, she don't eat chicken. She allergic to chicken. Karen made me mad the other season throwing out good meat that homeless people could have cooked and ate. She could have gave that to Sheila or anybody to cook, throwing out good food that somebody could have ate and survived on. But anyway, Gizelle finally, and I do mean finally, this y'all a good amount of time done passed. Gizelle finally gets up to take her behind out the door to check on Robert. Didn't even walk up to Robert, y'all. Walked up to Mia. Why she sitting on the curb? The hell you mean why she sitting on the curb? Ain't that your friend? Neck. Ain't Shoulders your friend? Why you didn't walk over there to Shoulders and say, hey, Shoulders, what you doing on the curb, girl? That's your bestie. That's your bestie. Why you ain't gonna ask her why she on the curb? Come asking Mia why she on the curb. And Mia talking about she just needed a minute. No, hell, she didn't. She wanted to escape because she didn't want nobody to hold her accountable. Since everybody liked that word so good. Everybody likes that word so good. Accountable. She didn't want to be held accountable. Okay? Destiny said, I low keep forgetting about her till she say something. She looked like the extra chicken at the joint. Yes, Lord, but it was giving Mongoose with a wig to me. But, you know, either which way. Max say, and the chickens were organic, too. And they were organic chicken, too. Yes, throwing out meat that people could have used. Say the light bulb finally went off her empty head when she realized Wendy was right and how she broke it down. Oh, yes. When she went, but Wendy broke it down in that truck on the way over there. That's why she was hollering and crying, because she ain't had nowhere to run. She ain't had nobody to run interference. She just was stuck. Ellie from Miami said, while Robert was yelling at Wendy saying she don't know anything about Title IX, that we forget Wendy's a professor at Johns Hopkins. They ain't forgot that's one of the reasons why they mad. Red Majestic Diva, hey goo, hey boo, what's happening? Yeah, she should have said, hey Shoulders, why you sitting on the curb? If that was my friend, I wouldn't have been asking nobody nothing about my friend. I'd have went and say, hey friend, why is my friend on the curb? Right, ain't that your Robin Batman? Mm-hmm. Lord have mercy. So listen, so she sat out there, then finally, and she up there talking with Mia with them fat legs. And what the hell do Gizelle have on? This girl, I thought last episode, I could tell that it was another cold shoulder dress, meaning the shoulders cut out. Gizelle always got to buy everything in the store with a shoulder cut out. I'm like, I'm so tired. This is not 1994. Why is everything got to be a cold shoulder outfit for you? 94 was the last time that was okay. Like, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But she up here with a cold shoulder dress. I didn't realize to this episode that this god-awful dress was shaped like a croaker sack, had the cold shoulders, and a hoodie on the back. Whoever made that dress need to be beat across their head with whatever sewing machine they use. I don't care if it was a table machine. They need to pick it up and break it across their back. Why would you make something that ugly? That's question number one. And number two, why the hell would Gizelle put that travesty of fashion on her back? That was a sin and a shame. And she up there with them extra puffy legs. That wasn't even regular meat. It just looked like sausage casings with water in it. I don't know what the hell Gizelle is doing. Sis, take your water pill. If the doctor done prescribed you furosemide, Lasix, or whatever, HCTZ, whatever water pill they done prescribed you, Gizelle, take your water pill. This is getting stupid now. Legs so swollen, looking like she walking on water. And we know you ain't the savior. Now take some water pills and elevate your legs. All that time she spent being messy, she could have elevated her feet and cut down on some of that goddamn swelling, because that shoe was digging into the meat of her foot. Now, it's a lot going on with Gizelle. Like, she finally told us she had a problem with the fibroids last year. That's what we need to hear about. This year, Gizelle, what I want to hear about is what is going on with all this goddamn swelling. Are you taking the water pills? Are you scared to take the water pills? Let's talk about it. Now, this is something, hey, Magaline, this is something that Black folks go through, okay? High blood pressure, retaining water, kidney problems, congestive heart failure, ESRD. Let's talk about it. But what we don't never need to be doing, what we do not need to do is be walking around here swollen and being messy. Y'all talking about she hopping around in them hills. She was hopping around in them goddamn hills because she could probably barely feel the sole of her feet. Take your water pills, Gizelle. Now, this is stupid. This is stupid now. And let's talk about your health issues. While you around here calling people out their name. She up there calling Candace a female dog. And I ain't want to sit at the table with that so-and-so and so. Girl, you too old to be talking like that. It don't make you look good. And I still want to know why the hell you ain't took your water pill. I still wants to know. Why didn't you take your water pill? This don't make no sense. None whatsoever. You could have even took an NSAID or something to try to, cut down on the inflammation. You could have did something to help yourself. Eat cucumbers, something. And I mean it too. I'm not even playing this time. I'm dead serious. She need to stop that. Because we can sit up and tell jokes all day about you having stovepipe legs, as Karen Huger say. But clearly this is something medical going on. And I think it needs a medical intervention. Now, you need to either see your doctor, your provider, whoever. You need to talk to somebody about this thing and straighten this out, because this is too much. But anyway, she up there cussing, calling Candace out her name. Wendy's over there trying to console Candace because Candace can't quit hollering. And I'm telling her, well, you still care about your friends, so you ought to try. Karen says she hope Robert come back in. Well, she ain't. You know what I'm saying? She ain't coming back in. She ain't. And what this my sister said on the phone. See, y'all be cutting up. Hold on. My good sis on the telephone, what her say? She said until she do right, her water retention will runneth over abundant. Lord have mercy. Don't pronounce no curse like that on the lady. Don't do that. I don't want her leg retention, the water retention on her legs to run over. I just want her to take her water pill. T Monique, did you put hashtag water pill? I'm serious. And y'all playing. I'm dead serious. Hey, Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. Okay. But listen, so she trying to calm her down. Candace says she want Robert to come back in. Candace crying some more because it's apparently with Candace, once you start them waterworks, they ain't stopping. Once she popped, she can't stop. So she steady going. Wendy just consoling her. Karen was like, look, don't allow anybody to, manipulate this situation. You can't allow no manipulation or whatever. Wendy was like, yeah, because there's a lot of manipulation in this group. Finally, here come Mongoose piping up in the confessional, talking about something. Yeah, that's all she does is manipulate. Her voice about deep as Robert's. I'm about sick of her and her wig. I'm tired of both of them. And I want to know something. Why is it that Mongoose named Nanka, she don't never open her mouth to say a goddamn thing unless it's about Wendy? Girl, if you ain't a stalker, it's giving single black female. But I'm going to tell you this. If you that fixated on another sister, the least you could have did was find out where she buy her wigs from and who installed them. If you going to be that obsessed. You can't be running around here looking like a mongoose in drag and obsessed with somebody who got their stuff together. You look crazy. Every time she opened her mouth, she got Wendy name in her mouth. She got Wendy name in her mouth like an old retainer or something. Like, why is this girl name forever and always in your mouth? Wendy talking about what's going on the show, the people on the show, they interacting with each other. But every time we hear your mouth, you and that wig, because the wig be talking to both of them. Every time she open her mouth, it's something about Wendy. She's so fixated on Wendy. Girl, get a life. Get a life. All the energy she's spending fixating on Wendy, I bet you she could go on Instagram and find one of them girls that can sell her a wig and install it so she can quit looking like that. I'm telling you, that's all she need to do. Instead of spending your energy fixated on Wendy Osefo, this girl is at the White House holiday party. You sitting up in here with a greasy wig looking like that girl from The Ring that crawled up out that well. Hell, that might be where she got that wig from. But I'm going to leave that alone. I don't want no trouble. My TV on. I don't need nobody crawling out of it. But she looked like she could crawl out of TV right now. Make us all have to show somebody a video in 7 days. I ain't got time for mongoose. But anyway, trying to insert herself, talking about Wendy. And then Wendy went to explaining when Wendy, Karen, and Robert, Wendy, Karen, and Candace went outside and they was talking. Mongoose just sitting in there looking crazy. Ashley doing her own thing for the most part. Mongoose was just there. I don't know why she was there, but she was just there. She was just there. Child, you know what you can call that posture? She always got her shoulders drawn up because she's uncomfortable with the way she looks. And she got good reason looking at her. She always got them shoulders drawn up and her neck hunched over. Looking a mess. She need to get it together. Put a book on your head. I said it and meant it. Neck bone need to sit down somewhere and do. Angela Nichols say every word Wendy. I guess every word is Wendy. She can't even talk to little pimp daddy, her husband. The man said hello and she called Wendy name. I'm telling you, she obsessed with that girl. Well, she do need to quit looking like that, Brandon. You know she need to quit looking like that. Shannon say Wendy said if Neckbone does return next season, she looking forward to the Green-Eyed Bandits turning on her. I'm sure. She already done attacked herself. Alice said, I wish Nanka would use the right shade of foundation. It's 2023 and Fenty comes in too many shades. Listen. So Wendy was trying to explain to Karen why Robert was upset. And basically saying, like, she crying because she feel like Candace was saying that it's her fault that Juan lost his job over there. But let me just say this too. I don't believe it's Robert's fault that the man lost his job. I understand part of what Candace is saying. It wasn't a great idea to be talking about it while y'all going through it. That's an excellent point. I wouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? And Karen even said, Candace just said what all of us were thinking. So it's like everybody's thinking, like, why would you even speak on that? It was an open case over there at that school. We looked at Juan's win-lose record. He was right at a 30% win record. That's why he ain't got no job. I don't believe that was Robert's fault. Now, I could be wrong, but I do believe the fact that he couldn't win a game if the other team didn't show up was the reason why. Even if the people didn't come, he still couldn't win. So I think that had something to do with why Juan ain't got no job. Okay? Now, Candace feel like she feel. Karen say that Candace just said what everybody else was thinking. And like Candace said, and no, we're not going to talk about no open case that I got, no legal case. And the woman the man that's suing me, the woman that he's married to is still in the room. I'm not doing that. And she's right. That would be extremely stupid because anybody with a brain can see that Ashley don't have no intention on divorcing Montgomery Burns. She ain't got no intention whatsoever. So Candace was absolutely right about that. And Karen was just like, I don't know how they gonna get past this, but I hope they gonna get past it. Eventually Ashley walks out and Mongoose came out with her. Neck and Shoulders and Mia got in an Uber and headed back. Karen and Candace and Wendy and them walked back in. Mongoose went outside to talk with Team B and them, Team B with Ashley though, before they left. And anyway, I'm just like, why are you even here? She just here. And I know they might have gave her a permanent housewife's position, but the Mongoose, Nanka's a Mongoose. Just pull up, just Google Ricky Tikki Tavi and then come back. You'll understand, because that's what she looked like, a Mongoose. Yolanda said Gizelle necks need to be laid out and pressed like a shirt on the ironing board. Oh my God. Yolanda, go to that reflection corner. So Yolanda said, I don't believe she was upset about it. Juan mistreats her and she don't want to be held accountable for her actions. She got a lot going on and I don't feel sorry for her. Me either. I don't think nobody do. Gizelle left and the girls have fun once again. Girl said again, once she left, that was it. Now. So they went and talked with them a little bit. The girls went on and left. Wendy finally pets the chicken. Karen ran out the door. And she peeping through the door talking about, Wendy, get away from that chicken. Wendy up there trying to sweet talk the chicken, the poo-poo on her numbers. Ashley calls some old black man at the bar talking about he looked like a black Chris Bassett. I'm like, girl, that was not funny. It wasn't cute. But leave it to Ashley to be classless. That sister Underbridge daughter. Wendy up there talking about, I done talked this country man into buying me a ticket. And if I win, we gonna split it. Talking about that sound like a country song. I thought that was hilarious. But but what Anna said is absolutely true. Let me highlight Anna's comment. What Anna just said, y'all, is absolutely the truth, because once Gizelle gone, whether they like each other or not, everybody had a good doggone time. All the bouffale was out the window. People was in there clowning. Like, it got back to regular housewives, funny, hilarious nonsense. I mean, pure, funny, hilarious nonsense. And I was tickled when that fool talking about something that sounded like a country song and production rolled on with her with the country song about the country man buying the ticket. I was with it. Karen was up there kicking her leg in a circle talking about she doing a chicken dance. I'm like, girl, I ain't never seen a chicken do that. And if a chicken did that, I wouldn't eat it. I don't want none of your eggs either. But, they were just having fun. Mia in the car with Gizelle and them making fun of Candace crying. It's like, child, you so late and so lame. Candace been crying all this time. All the jokes that can be made by Candace crying, we done made them all. Big hands. Robert calls Candace talking to people talking about extreme cyberbullying. Candace ain't cyberbullied you. Not at all. Gizelle talking about something, I bet it won't happen again. That girl could say whatever the hell she want to. All she did was call out y'all colorism, and that is not extreme cyberbullying. It's extreme telling the goddamn truth. Now, y'all might not have liked who told it, but that's exactly what it was, and you're not beating the charges. Hey, Vet, thank you for being like number 102. Who like number 150? Who got it? So, look. So then we get to day 3 in Austin. Mia and Wendy, the only two, went downstairs to work out. I said, okay, so we got 2 sisters that's responsible. A sister and a half. That's responsible. Karen brother sung happy birthday to her. That was cute. Candace called Chris to talk about Robert and chickens. Gizelle stopped by by Karen room talking about happy birthday with wine, M&Ms, and a Snickers from the hotel, and Karen clocked it like, girl, this hotel stuff is big. It's real big that you came to do that. That was nice. You thought about my birthday. And once again, I'm looking at Gizelle like, what the hell do you have on with them stomach cutouts, ma'am? Why are you wearing this? What is going on? Why? Even if it's a swimsuit, ma'am, where is your cover up? But whatever, neither here nor there. Um, Karen was like, look, y'all showed out last year in Miami. Y'all ruined my birthday, so she wasn't in no hurry to be around them. Um, which was funny to me. Which was funny to me. Anna say, yep, and they kicked Nanka the mongoose off the bus. Yes, they did, because she ain't nobody. She want to be somebody. She thought attacking Wendy was gonna make her somebody, but it just didn't. It flopped. It was a flop. Emma Crawford say, Robert, you and your friend Gizzard Neck are the biggest bullies ever. And Robert got the shoulders to prove it. But anyway, so Gizelle brings up Candace talking about ain't no moving forward with us because of the colorism thing, and I got death threats because of her. And now she all of a sudden a victim. Now let's talk about this a little bit. First of all, I don't believe that Gizelle got no death threats. Now, is it possible? Sure, because internet people is crazy as hell, and we all know this, right? But what I also know for a fact is that girl pointing out your colorism ain't caused you no problem. Any problem you had is because people is sick of you. People don't like you. The target demographic for their audience is Black women who look like the people that you attack for their complexion. So naturally, people don't like you. I don't believe she got death threat the first. Gizelle and all the lines in her neck are lying. She's lying through the lines in her neck. She's lying through the rows and lines in her neck, because the bottom line is she's upset because the fans have spoken, and they've spoken very loudly about the fact that we're not okay with your colorism. We've spoken very loudly about the fact that y'all bringing in Nanka the mongoose and her raggedy dime store wigs to play up African stereotypes and xenophobia to deflect from your colorism. Is not going to help you. Nor was it going to help you make us forget that Robert lied all last season and then told half the truth and a whole lie behind a Patreon paywall. You not finna get us to do none of that. We ain't finna forget none of that, baby. And the fact that it's called out is out. It's out, and it ain't going nowhere. It's out, and it ain't going nowhere. Iman says she's a whole Karen, and she is. And she is. Mia's casket sharp looking self was crying when Candace said her mama 2 seasons ago. Yeah, right. Now you picking at her for crying. Toyanda said Karen fell for the okie doke. Now Karen said, I think what Karen was speaking to was the fact that if you got death threats, I'm sorry that happened. I didn't know that happened. Y'all don't need to talk back and forth. And I'm not mad at her for that. But Gizelle is mad because the fans are not stupid. Now, unfortunately for her, we know that you feel like you're somehow above Black women. Most of us have more intelligence than you, but somehow you think you above us. So you feel like somehow Black women not falling for your bull crap somehow is Candace's fault. Oh, Gizelle, you're so comical. You're so comical. You ain't just funny looking, girl. You funny. DS say Gizelle neck look like college rule notebook paper. Yolanda said when Mia cried, she looked like one of them plastic crying masks. Girl. Right. The fans ain't dumb. That's what Gizelle is mad about. She want to blame Candace for shining a light on their colorism and their biases. Anna say Gizelle can't forgive Ashley for calling her a colorist, but not Candace. Okay, colorist. You said, where's child? Who the hell want to see Tacky Jackie? I don't like her either. Yolanda say Grizzle next playing victim to avoid taking accountability. Her and Robert. Hey, Paula Alexander. Say I didn't like that Karen was her usual two-faced self and didn't call Gizelle out for being wrong with what she did with Candace's husband. I think personally, and you could be right. I just personally feel like Karen said everything she needed to say at that reunion. If Gizelle want to claim she got death threats, Karen handled it the right way. What's she gonna say? You should have got a death threat. What was she gonna say? You lying, you didn't get one? She can't prove that the lady didn't get one. So all she could say was, I'm sorry that happened to you. Right. She exposed her complexion privilege. That's what she did. And so now all of a sudden it's Candace's fault that you got, that you have internalized anti-Blackerism was showing. Brandon say, right, now Gizelle and Robert calling Candace a cyberbully. Right. They just want people to come after Candace. It's not working. Not based on what I've been seeing on social media. Karen should have checked Gizelle about what Candace said. I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Let me think about it. You could be on to something. I don't know. I don't see it, but let me think about it for a while. So anyway, that happens. Karen was like, "Oh well, I'll leave it alone," because that's basically where Karen left it. Well, then y'all don't need to have no banter back and forth, and I'm gonna just leave it alone. And I don't blame Karen because that's all I would have told her. Well, I'll leave it alone. First of all, I wouldn't have never been trying to make them talk to each other because I would have understood where Candace was coming from, and I understood, and I understand where Gizelle is coming from. I've been skating by doing nothing, being nasty, colorist, and anti-black this entire time. Candace shined a light on it, and now people is looking at me. Production ain't got my back with all my stunts and nastiness toward black women no more. So in my mind, it's Candace's fault. And where Candace is concerned, you did some nasty, disgusting stuff lying on that girl husband, so I don't do you. If I was Karen, I wouldn't have never tried to make them talk. Not me. But I guess Karen got to play her role as the matriarch now. Cheryl, thank you for being like number 109. So anyway, later on, we see also in the same time frame, Mongoose calls her cousin Lebby, the one who used Wendy's name behind her back to get a BBL. That one, Lebechi, that raggedy heifer. She in the mirror talking about her wig, and it looked like braiding hair, looked like Yaki. It's not giving bone straight because it's a cheap wig. She looked like she had put so much grease in that wig. I told y'all she looked like that little girl from The Ring that crawl out the well and get you after 7 days. That's what that wig looked like. It looked like after you see that wig, 7 days. That's what it gave. But anyway, Mia calls Uncle G to talk about the chicken crap. Y'all, they caught a mean profile shot of Mia face. All you seen was holes and dents, and I mean deep, hard dents. Look like asphalt on the side of that girl face. I'm like, great God Almighty. Say Candace blew Gizelle out the water when she exposed her colorist ways. Well, she ought to. She was good for it. Brian Patterson, what up, bro? Thank you for being like number 110. Karen knows how to play the game. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. So the profile shot was nasty. All them graded pit. I mean, it was like potholes in the side of that girl face. It was nasty. So G talking about he talked to a lawyer about suing the partners. She's still on this. Oh, I didn't want him to sue his siblings, but he's gonna go full force with that. And girl, shut up. Mia, we know you lying. You trying to come up with a cover story because you was getting ready to leave that man because you found somebody with some coins, okay? Brandon said Seanitra's no holds barred, wig shame in the night. Yeah, I will go after a raggedy wig. Now, I made peace with Sharice's wig, but just because I made peace with Sharice's wig, Nanka's wigs are not safe. Absolutely not. They are not safe. That was some synthetic hair covered in grease. That's all that was. That's all that was. I promise you that's what that was. Okay? So then we get Robert them, they in the car. Now they in the car this time. Robert all happy because she going in the car with Gizelle. Now this when they heading to the kayaking. She was so excited to be in the car with Gizelle, just grinning like an idiot. It's Karen's birthday. Robert over there, all of them did the confessionals telling her happy birthday or whatever. Child, Robert done got put on a third outfit, this time with black lace and big shoulder pads. Can somebody please text message this girl and tell her to quit wearing shoulder pads? This girl got shoulders like Terry Crews, and she puts on shoulder pads, and I don't understand why this is happening. I don't, but whatever. Then they going kayaking or whatever. Karen says she ain't getting in the water, says she can't swim. The man talking about the boat could capsize, the snakes in the water. Karen said hell to the no. Say she wants to go out of the country. Instead, she over there with snakes in the wilderness, with chickens, all type of stuff. No. Ashley, dumb behind, talking about she's surprised that Karen don't want to be active. She all on the internet showing her body. She can show whatever she want to show. That don't mean she want to get in no water. You impoverished hooligan. Like, nobody wants to do that. Stop it. Leave that lady alone. If she don't want to get in the water, she don't want to. Plus, she says she don't swim. A lot of people don't swim. I do, but she don't. So that's cool to me. I ain't have a problem with it. So at first, Candace decided not to go, and she stayed up on the deck, on the pier. and was talking with Karen and brings up the chickens and Robert and whatever. Robert and Rings, neck and shoulders, Jiz and Rob, they out there in the boat still talking about Candace and the chickens, and Gizelle talking about she went to bed pissed off. Just the next day, what you still talking for? I'm confused. What is we still talking for? I don't understand what we mad for. Mia up there talking about, so let me quit playing with y'all because I'm athletic. Girl, we know you got upper body strength. If ain't nobody got it, you got upper body strength. You know, that's a large Hispanic gentleman right there. Karen pouring wine in people's mouths when they came back to the pier. It was like anytime you get Gizelle away from everybody, and she was off in that water being a miserable old granny, like everybody else was having a good time. The mother ladies even linked up together out there on the water. Mia crazy behind them took a bottle in the boat. She almost hit Mongoose in the head with the paddle and everything. Like they was really doing their thing. They out there sharing wine bottles and stuff. All the boats linked up. So the boat with Mia and the Mongoose was there. Ashley was in her own boat. Candace and Wendy was there in their own boats, and all of them linked up together sharing wine and stuff. Candace done got wine from Mia, and Ashley talking about his backwash in it. And Wendy ain't wanting nothing to do with that bottle. She talking about all y'all up here eating booty and talking about swallowing stuff. And I was like, oh, and production gonna go back to showing Robert making the gulp sound or whatever, or motion or whatever she was doing. I said, oh God, why y'all eating and drinking behind each other? I would never, never, ever. That was a horrible, horrible, horrible visual. Okay. Wait a minute. Who said what? Yolanda, get in that reflection cone and do a whole 45 seconds. Hot cone pubic hair. Huh. Get in the corner. Brandon Martin say, plus it was Karen's birthday. Ashley wanted to do what she wanted. That was the wrong way. That was wrong of her to disregard Karen and then shade her on top of it. Yeah, she tried to shade her, but absolutely not. Like at the end of the day, that lady is 60 years old and look better than you. Like that's what Ashley is not letting sink into her brain. That lady is 60 and make you look like dog food. Let that sink in, girl. But yeah, all of them out there linked up. The ones that get along, the ones that don't get along. They drinking, clowning, cutting the food. Everybody have a good time. Just like Anna say, the minute Gizelle ain't around, everybody have fun. Gizelle is you. The funk is you. So they get through all that, y'all. Then we get to ride back to the hotel. So Team Yellow in the car talking about tans. Just the most uninteresting people on the planet. They talk, oh, I got a tan. You got a tan. Oh, yeah, look at Gizelle. She's turning red. I'm like, ugh. Gross. Like, why is this y'all's conversation? But anyway, so then we get in the car with Karen and them. Okay, with team A. Team Yellow is team B. And so she talking about she finally talked to her auntie into selling her grandmama house, and she found one of them refrigerators to put on the porch. And they laughing about the, good old days when them old people had them deep freezers outside where you can go get your popsicles and stuff like that. Y'all know what they talking about. And she talking about she gonna turn it into a mini resort over in Surrey County, and she talking about her legacy and how her parents built a good foundation for her, and she want to build a good foundation for her youngins and everything. And I thought that was cute. She talking legacy and all that, and she was talking about the fact that she's not the only Black person that owns a plantation, which is true. It's not scary, Andrew Mack, Surrey County, up there in the country. Karen from the country. And anywho, and she wants that. She's hoping that other people will kind of follow her lead and follow suit and do the same thing. Here come Mongoose. The minute she got to have input on a conversation that don't involve Wendy, it falls flat. She's like, what you're doing is huge. Girl, just shut up. Just say you don't know nothing about our history in this place and keep quiet. She at that moment, Mongoose should have been online on her phone trying to order her a wig. That's what she should have been doing. She should have been online trying to order her a wig because she had nothing to contribute. She couldn't talk about, the significance of that and why that's so important. She had nothing to add. What you're doing is huge. Girl, shut up. Just shut up. Shut up, please. Shut up, please. You don't respect your own culture, girl. Don't have no input on ours over here. Please don't. Just don't. I was so disgusted, but I'm always disgusted every time she opens her mouth. But anyway, y'all, back to the hotel. Robert calls Juan. Now, before I break this scene down, let me go ahead and put the StreamYard in the chat. Let me get this in the chat. And mods, feel free to keep it circulating so people can talk if they want to talk. Please, beautiful ladies. But let me say this. Robert calls Juan, and I want to tell y'all something. I want y'all to let this sink in. Now, I ain't nobody for being verbally abused. I ain't, because you can't talk to me crazy. My mouth is slick, mouth greasy, hand speedy. Okay, I am certified Ocala, Florida, Marion County representative. You talk crazy to me, I'm going to make you want to string me up by my ankles. It ain't finna go right. But if I'm going to be verbally abused, you got to verbally abuse me like Juan Dixon. Juan Dixon got, man, that Negro put stank on it. He verbally abused that girl in such a way that she almost be apologizing for the fact that he had to verbally abuse her. I was like, she calling Juan. Listen, y'all know how they show you what's coming up after the commercial break. Before they went to commercial break and they showed me she was finna call Juan, I started hollering. I say, oh, Juan Dixon finna give it to her, boy. She gonna call Juan Dixon. Hey. Ooh, listen. She gonna call Juan Dixon. Oh man, first of all, she talking about the insurance and we'll just have to pay cash for your medication. I'm like, ooh, it's rough over there. So she gonna let it out talking about, oh, we fine financially because he still had 15 months left on his contract. So we still straight like for the next 15 months. Ain't nothing changed yet. I just hope he find a job within the next 15 months. Girl, is he looking? Is he looking? That's the thing. And mom say very disturbing scene. Listen, I can't be no more disturbed than the person that's getting talked to like that. If she like it, I love it. All I'm saying is in the verbal abuse Olympics, Juan Dixon takes home the gold every time. Every time he takes home the gold. So she hoping he get a job in 15 months. Catherine said, I'm not paying my bill and letting you holler at me on my line. Hello, good night. She paying his and hers. Yeah, it's rough over there. It's rough over there, honey. Naka needs to order that hair. That's actual hair, not no cat or dog fur. Wait a minute. Juan made me cringe when he said Robert made him cringe. Whew. Listen, he ain't make me cringe. I was sitting over here hollering. When I tell you I was hollering. So let me tell y'all how that conversation went. So after they talked about, oh, we'll pay for your medication. We'll pay for your medication cash. You just gotta, get in touch with your doctors. And I'm like, Lord, girl, you sound so dumb. Juan talking about, I don't think it worked like that, Robin. So then she started telling Juan about the girls, the ladies, they were saying this and that, talking about the stuff with us and trying to cry. Like her voice started shaking and getting emotional and stuff. Juan was like, when I say Juan wasn't studying it, Juan didn't want to hear that crap. He almost hollered at her immediately. So talking about something about the court case and saying that, they're saying that me hiding, me not talking about what we were going through, was dividing the group and talking about the court case and me talking about is I'm the reason you got fired. And he was like, why, Robin? Why? Like he hollered at her just like that. He said, why? What did he say? I can't listen to this anymore. I say, oh, she just got on the phone. Every time this girl try to talk to him, I can't take this. I can't listen to this anymore. I was over here dying. Why talk about something? Why you stop feeding into it? Stop feeding into it. She talked and she's like, I'm not feeding into it. Yes, you are. You're feeding into it and getting emotional. For what? I'm not getting emotional. Y'all, the whole time she talking about, I'm not getting emotional. And she was crying while she was saying she wasn't getting emotional. Why hollering at her so bad? Oh my God. And then after he hollered at her like that, he hung up the phone. He said, I can't do this. And hung up on her. I said, God dang, Robin, you can't catch a break, can you? Listen, y'all, at this point, it's funny Catherine Bennett saying, sis said, homie going deaf. Better get a hearing aid and whisper at me. You ain't lying. He better do like them old men used to do and put that metal horn in your ear and hold it at the phone. Don't you be hollering at me. He don't like her at all. Ooh. Man, Juan don't like that lady. He don't. Not just don't like her. He can't stand that lady. Cheryl say, Lord, the RHOP voice taking me out. Man, the way Juan hollered at her, you could have heard him. If y'all heard that, how many of y'all heard that? Put a 1 in the chat. If y'all heard the way Juan went off on that lady, Yolanda said, I would have cursed Juan out so bad, he'll be begging me to stop after making him break a sweat. Girl, I'd have cussed the poverty off him. I swear for M&M's. Brandon Martin said, you know, production made her call Juan on camera. She was so timid, it was uncomfortable to watch. Brandon, she be like that every time she called Juan. She be calling Juan like a little kid that mess up at school, and the teacher say, we calling your mama. That's how she act when she called Juan every time. Juan said Juan had his cry moment. Ron have a lot of cry moments. If Juan said, I can tell Robert ain't got no siblings. Look, my best friend ain't got no siblings. I bet you her husband know not to talk to her like that. Okay? Listen, this thing here. Ooh. Max say Robin need to pay Juan back that money she made them lose because obviously Juan carry a grudge. He got to. The way he sat there and talked to that girl, talking about some, why, Robin? I can't listen to this anymore. Stop feeding into it. I say, woo, baby, calm down. Because you couldn't have talked to Seanitra like that. G-Mama folks say it's messed up the way Juan talked to her. He need to let her get emotional. I see why she's so cold. Juan won't allow it any other way. That's why I laughed when Karen went to talking about got darn, you know, she was emotional and Candace talking about. That's why I got so emotional because I didn't, you know, she never gets that upset because Karen say, you know, she was upset, and Candace talking about I didn't expect her to be that upset, and I didn't expect to be that upset, and I got upset because she was upset, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Iman, you saw that? I can't imagine nobody on the planet talking to me like that. Lord, my sister on the phone said she would have cooked some nice hot grits when she got the one. I wouldn't have cooked no grits either. I cooked them up an eviction notice. Buddy, you homeless without a job. You get the hell out. Cheryl said, yes, he went off. And he said her voice made him cringe. And I cringed when he said that. I ain't hear that part. I ain't hear that about her voice making him cringe. I ain't heard that. I got to go back and listen again. Catherine said, right, I almost turned my TV off on her. Golly, you was going to turn the TV off on poor Robert too? Now, listen, Warren do it like that. Y'all going to do it like that too. He always hanging up on her. Now you going to hang up on her. Brandon say, why does he yell at her like that? Brandon, I don't know. The biggest question is, why does she let him yell at her like that? Anna say, come to Canada, Juan. We got good health care. I know you still talking to that girl. I know that's right. You may as well change your citizenship. Change your citizenship, Juan. Go on, get your woman back up there. Tell her you sorry for trying to make her go with your friend and get you some good universal health care. Yolanda say Juan can't stand Robin like the average man can't stand taking a poop. What? Men don't like to take poops. Girl, listen, I don't want to know what that means. I'm scared. I don't think I want to know what that means. Ooh. Yeah, it was a lot. You heard that part. I got to go back and listen. He said her voice make him cringe. Oh, that's cold as hell. I got to go back and listen. I probably was laughing so loud I missed that part. Because when he screamed at her, when she said she was calling him, y'all, I started laughing then. I'm going to tell you the truth. I started laughing right got done it then. And the reason I started laughing right that moment was because I knew what was coming. I knew he was finna holler at her. But when he did it, it just sent me. It sent me when he was like, I can't listen to this anymore. I say, Jesus, Juan. Paula said, don't know why Robin continues to tell Juan about the ladies. She should know he would bash her. She seems like the emotional distress. She seems to like the emotional distress. I think she do, or maybe she just, some people get used to feeling bad, so they just stay in it. I don't know. Robin looked like she was having stomach cramps while on the phone with Juan. Wouldn't you? If somebody was hollering at you like that, I'd have had stomach cramps, back pain, upset stomach, all that. Hey, Anissa. Say Juan is only with her because of the kids and the benefits. Yeah, well, she did mess up his money, but he ain't got to talk to her like that, Anissa. I don't even like Robert, but that's horrible. Mac, I don't know. I don't know what that meant. I had to leave it alone. Deborah Randall said exactly, and his 15 months is about up. His behind would be outside with his crap in a pillowcase. Robert is the biggest dummy on Bravo and a lot. It sure is. Because what you not going to be is poor and talking to me crazy. Now, that's what you not going to do ever. Now, you can talk to your mammy crazy, but don't be talking to me crazy. Shannon said he hung up on her and screamed on her. He walked out on her. He drove off on her. Everything but be there for her. He sure did. He has done it. He done screamed at her, hung up, walked off, drove off. When he drove off that day, he almost shut her arm in the car door or close it up in the window or something. He rough with that girl. He don't like her at all. I just personally don't understand how you let somebody do you like that. Yolanda Franklin said, I honestly want to throw a bucket at Robin because I honestly thought she was going to barf looking nervous while talking to Juan. Well, if you let people talk to you crazy, I mean, that's a choice. JD Rob say Juan talked to Robert like he talked to the basketball. Right. When they losing. Well, I guess that's all the time under him. Nacho Twins mama say, I haven't watched the show, but you have cut up the night, sis. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I do. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and show some love. That's right. Tear that like button up. Tear it up. Ooh, child. Yolanda, we knew you was joking. I just didn't get it, baby. That's all. Auntie Eva, what's cracking? Oh, hey. And real quick, DT, Nacho Twins, and Deborah, my good Deborah, for supporting the stream. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Okay. Now go ahead, Auntie Eva. What you want to tell the hold up. Anna, thank you so much for the super chat. For the super. I appreciate the support, sis. Go ahead and tell them what you think.
Yeah, so I just listened to the end of the episode, and he was saying, Robin, I cannot listen to this. I can't. And that's when he hung up. He said, I can't do it.
Yeah, we heard that, but what I want to know, I got to go back to hear the part where he say her voice is he cringing.
I didn't hear
making him cringe or something.
No,
I got to go listen because no, because more than one person said they heard that. So everybody not hearing stuff out of thin air. I got to go back and listen so I can get that little bit. But what's your opinion on the show tonight? What you got?
Well, I mean, it was a total mess as far as Gizelle and Robin are concerned, and I don't have no sympathy for Robin for what she's going through. She put everybody else, her and Gizelle put everybody else through this. Put what's her name, Candace and old Dusty, what's her name, Chris, and then Happy Eddie and Wendy. Yeah. It's just time. Yep. You know, it's your time, and not to mention what they did to Karen.
I'm about to say, and don't forget all the times they went after Karen and Uncle Ray.
Right. It's just her time, and Gizelle just keep bringing all these fake boyfriends on the show now. That since they ran off who was it? Monique ran off the other one.
That wasn't no fake boyfriend. Sherman really was liking her.
No.
Until Monique blew up.
That's what I mean. Candace kind of put a monkey wrench in that when she brought that friend on there. But since then, she's been bringing on these fake situations, including Jamal.
Yeah, Jamal. That's true.
Yeah. So they ain't got nothing going on.
If I'm being honest, I think production. But if we're gonna be real, I think production is helping her fake this one. I think production is complicit.
They are. I absolutely believe that. I think they facilitated this supposed hookup between her and this guy, and to try to bring some attention to that show that he's on as well. Oh yeah.
Yep, they were trying to kill two birds with one stone. They trying to save they chief crap starter and trying to bring attention to that tad little show.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
but
what else about what went on?
Well, Candace did get on my nerves with that crying, but when I listened to her explanation, I guess I just said, all right, well, she does cry, but it just couldn't have been me crying over Robin. I couldn't have done it. No.
She cry all the time, but that's what the hell she get for always wanting them people to be her friend. That's how
Friend.
she ended up in the spot she in right now with them lying on her husband because she don't like you. See,
Right.
Candace was the original pick me for Team Yellow,
Yeah,
and they
she
went
was.
ahead and flipped on her. So now
Mhm.
Mia done took her spot as the pick me for Team Yellow.
Mhm.
The mongoose want to be the pick me, but Mia ain't giving up her spot. So the mongoose is just out here floating in air. Now I don't know
Uh-huh.
where she gonna go. I hope it's to somebody wigs though, but I don't know where she gonna go.
Yeah, she's a mess. She's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right.
Any other thoughts
Mia,
on what's
they got Mia in a bad shot. What is it? I think it's the left side of her face. Oh my gosh. Whatever happened to her, she still has the signs of that scarring. And it's
ain't nothing
not
happened
going
to that heifer. Ain't nothing happened to her, but she got bad skin. You know me a lie like she
you
breathe. Cause
you reckon that's what
don't
it
make me
was?
dig
You
up
know
no
she
pictures.
told us.
No, I got them pictures. Y'all know I got them pictures of her original color and complexion. Her skin did not look like that until she scraped all the little bit of black she had off. Now I
Oh, okay.
theorized that when she scraped that black off, she must have used a Brillo pad and Formula 44 or some 409 or WD-40 or the purple stuff. She used something real abrasive to get that color off or something because when she had her real color, when she was on Say Yes to the Dress, her face did not look like asphalt. Now that she done
Okay. So
scrubbed all
I never.
the little bit of black, now that she done scrubbed it off, now her complexion is nasty. Don't y'all make me dig up them pictures. Whenever you finish, I'm gonna dig them up where y'all can see them. Cause
Yeah,
I
see, I
got
don't
the
remember.
pictures. I got the proof.
I don't. I don't remember
I
seeing
showed
that,
it in
but
here. You was here that night. You were here,
I,
and I showed it.
I just don't remember though. But I remember that story she told about being burned or something. Her mother wasn't there, and she tried to cook something on the stove and
Well, I
poured
don't care
poured
nothing
the
about
pot.
her lie because that's a goddamn lie. We saw pictures of her full grown on Say Yes to the Dress with actual color, and her skin did not look like asphalt. That hoe is lying. So I don't care nothing about the lie she told. I'm telling you what the facts is because I showed the proof.
Yeah, well, pull
Okay,
that picture back
Ran.
up.
I will as soon as you get through. As soon as I drop you down, I'm gonna pull them back up.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm
Mhm.
done. I'm going back in the chat.
You done? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, don't worry.
that's
Let me
all. I
go
mean,
ahead and
all the rest of that
because
nonsense with Ashley and the chickens and all of that, that's just typical Ashley stuff. I don't like her.
mm-hmm. Good old tacky Ashley child.
Tacky
Good
Ashley.
old tacky Ashley. But
Hmm.
that's Sister Underbridge daughter. What else what can we
Yeah,
expect?
she is. The apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Apples and leaves, they say.
That's right. All right, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
jump down for the next one.
All right, girl.
All
Okay.
righty. Bye.
We appreciate you hollering at us. All right. Now I put the StreamYard back in here for anybody who need it. I'm finna go and grab this picture again because I don't want nobody talking about, oh, I don't remember. I want to make sure y'all remember what Mia used to look like. I want to make sure y'all remember what she used to look like. Mm-hmm. Before she scraped the little bit of black she had off. And the fact that when she was on that episode of Say Yes to the Dress, that girl Jacqueline that she pretend is her good friend, she wasn't on that episode. So I'm like, how she your good friend and she didn't even come with you to pick out your dress? How is she your good friend and she ain't come with you to pick out your dress? How? Don't worry, I'm getting all the shots. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Because I want y'all to really take a good look at this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to send them over to the computer. Mm-hmm. I listened to it again, and he told Robert he gonna listen no more because her voice had his skin was crawling. I think that's even worse. Oh my God, I gotta go listen. That's crazy. Deborah says she don't have burn sign on her arms either, where she claimed the burns happened because she just lie. All she do is lie. Mm-hmm. Here you go. I got a good shot of this heifer. Mm-hmm. I got y'all. Give me a second. I'm finna pull it up. And Lord Cheryl, now I got to go back and listen. That if that man said that it's making his skin crawl, that's horrible. That is horrible. He ain't have to talk to that lady like that now. Even I got a call file on that one. That was uncalled for. Y'all, let me get these pictures. Hold on. Mm-mm. Okay. Hold on. I'm getting it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm coming, y'all. Hey, Peaches and Cream. You say, I don't even watch that mess. That show ain't the same. They didn't mix those characters up good. I don't understand. They don't have no good storyline since Monique left, period. They don't. They don't. I agree. I'm with you when you're right. Come on, come on, come on. I need y'all to see this here. I had to send it over. Mm, okay. I'm coming, y'all. Boom. Here you go. Now I can pull it up. Now I can pull it up. Yolanda say, what? Rottweiler remarrying Juan was her biggest downfall. You know how she is. She had to prove something. Hey, my Michael. How you doing, boo? We missed you over here. All right. Okay, am I Ashley up in here? Now let me pull this up. Hold on. I can't believe I got to go through all this again. Y'all should have had this. Honestly. Y'all should have had this. Mm-hmm. I can't believe y'all remember I pulled this up last year. We pulled this up just last year. Now let me share the screen. You say, is there nothing else to do in the city of Austin, Texas? Nothing was appealing to Karen for her birthday. They don't care about messing up Karen's birthday. You know they do some disrespectful hookers. They really are. Disrespectful. Okay. Hold on. Here it is. This is the face she used to have. This is the face that girl used to have. Before she bleached all the little bit of color she had off. Before she bleached it off, all them pits and holes wasn't in it. All them pits and holes she got in her face now, they weren't there. She like a totally different person. She done did something real drastic to herself. Whatever she did, you could even see here, you could see the lines in her face from just from smile lines or whatever. But she didn't have all them holes and pits and asphalts and looked like somebody ran across her face with a cheese grater. Ain't none of that happened until she did whatever she did to scrape off that little bit of black. Yes, that's her, Andrew Mack. All you got to do is put her name in Google and put her name and put say yes to the dress. Put say yes to the dress. It'll pull up the episode with her in it. It is her. There's a picture of her and Gordon on the show. Because you know, on Say Yes to the Dress, they like to show them with their fiancés. That is her. That is her before she took that cheese grater and Brillo pad to her face to try to scrape the little bit of black off. That's her. Mm-hmm. And we saw what she looked like after. Yeah, she did something terrible to herself. Whatever she did to herself, I mean, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. This is where she started, and we see where she stopped. We see where she stopped. Yeah, she looked better there, Jen Bunny. She looked so much better there. I don't know why she really tore her face up like that. She looked crazy as hell. Yeah, she did something to her lip. She did something to all of it. She did something real bad to herself. Yeah, she went from caramel to spoiled milk to clabber milk. I don't know why that girl did that to herself. Mm-hmm. Hey, Ashley said she looked like she stole Christmas. Get out of town. I ain't studying you. Yeah, her mama black and her daddy, I can't tell what he is, but he wasn't black, not from that picture she showed. He had on one of them Panama Jack hats that them old men used to wear way back in the day, but that dude did not look black. But I believe she mixed with something. I don't know what he was though. But it's giving Hispanic. It looked like large Hispanic gentleman, for real. Definitely giving large Hispanic gentleman. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. That's her. Nacho Twins mama say because Gordon liked clear girls, she became a whole caricature. You know what? She did say Gordon liked them clear girls. She said that. She said that. So that might be her reasoning for why she did what she did to herself, because Gordon liked clear girls. She said, well, let me get as clear as I can. Ooh wee. Bless her heart. That's all I can say, honey. But yeah, y'all, I got to go back and re-listen to the end of that episode because I need to hear exactly what all Juan said to this girl. Like I said, if I can't get my verbal abuse the way Juan Dixon put it out, I don't want it. Because he put his whole soul into cussing that girl out. He put everything into it. Paula Alexander said, I remember the pic with her and Jacqueline hugging back in their school days. Yeah, but this right here was a good close-up of that face. A good close-up of that face. She was all right. She was better than she is now. I ain't gonna jump off the roof and call her pretty, but she sure look a whole lot better than she do now. But listen. If ain't nobody else got nothing to say, ain't nobody gonna come holler at me. That's cool. But I ain't finna stay and read Rainbow all night. So let me thank everybody who supported the stream right now, because I appreciate it. Debbie Garcia, thank you so much for supporting the stream. DT, thank you so much for supporting the stream. Nacho Twins Mama, thank you for supporting the stream. My boo Anna from Canada, who offered Juan a green card to Canada, thank you for supporting the stream. I appreciate y'all, all of you. I do. Yes, that large Hispanic gentleman. Yes. He said, I wonder which phone Juan has her number saved in. Child, the phone that ain't nobody else got a number to. She probably the only person called their phone. I don't think he have nobody else with that number. Good night, Emma. Good night. That's right, Iman. Hit the likes. Yes. Old Giza looks like a creep and does. And does. So look, y'all. I enjoyed y'all. We had us some laughs tonight. We cut up tonight. Y'all was in that reflection corner tonight. Y'all was doing it all. Andrew Mack. Hey, Anna, you got another customer. Mac say, can you sponsor him a green card to Canada too? Okay. Toria S. Hello. Hi. Beautiful picture. I love the pretty girls. I love it. All right, y'all. So look, we getting ready to slide. We done been in here for an hour and a half. Ain't nobody else got nothing to say. I respect it. But if y'all catch us on the replay, please like this video. Please put your like number in the chat. Please put your comments in the chat. I read every one of them. I don't skip none of them. I read everybody's comments because I really be wanting to know what y'all got to say about this stuff. Since y'all won't come up here and talk to me. Okay, but I ain't mad. I know y'all be busy. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I love you guys. Listen, you know what I'm about to tell you because about that time. If you didn't hit the like button coming in, please make sure that you hit the like button on your way out. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you will know every single time that we go live over here on this good channel. I sure appreciate it if you would. Also, folks, subscribe if you ain't subscribed because we want you to be here. We want to talk to you in the chat. We want to hear what you think. We all a little special, little crazy around here, so we sure want to know what you think. You're gonna fit right in. I promise you will. We appreciate you. If you want to become a part of the Royal Family officially and put your crown on, hit the join button beneath the video or hit the membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is our Royal Family merchandise link. Go in the Royal Family merchandise store and grab your gear, your t-shirts, your hoodies, your water tumblers, your wine tumblers. You know, we got stuff for the babies, the grown people, the husbands, and everybody, all kind of stuff. So get in there and get your classic black and gold or your new graphics with the emerald crowns. Hook it up for this holiday season. It ain't too late. All right. Also in the description box is the link for our Amazon storefront so we can all shop together this holiday season for home decor and crafting needs. And the link for my Amazon wish list is there. Okay. So if y'all want to send me some goodies, I'm with it. My Christmas wish list is in the chat. Bianca is running it through the chat. If y'all want to send me some love, I appreciate all the love from everybody. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna tell y'all what I tell you every time because I mean it. If you don't hear it from nobody else, God loves you, I love you, and it ain't nothing, and I do mean nothing that you can do about it. I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit later on. Good night, y'all.